All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Yes, we are. All right, so we got an LR tier list to update here. I mean, there was a data download with four new LRs. Excuse me, Cell Max, Lude, Metal Cooler, and Goku and Vegeta. They were in one data download. Last week was very good, I think. I mean, let's just go ahead and jump into this. Remember, what we're gonna do is I do a top 10, and I call it a top 10, but these days there's so many good units, I can't make less than actually like a top 20, and that's when we do the kind of like the layered tiers. So let's just go ahead and start with the top 10. And we'll talk about it. I really do like Carnival Goku. Team Protector ability, very strong defenses. Just generally a lot to like. I think that this guy, a very short fight is going to be this guy's weakness because, you know, his revive being up. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you could damage yourself on the pads outside the fight, you could get this guy's revive theoretically turn 1, I guess. But like I've noticed like a weakness for this guy would be like the Tree of Might Goku on turn 3 would be a bit of an issue. But I think that this guy is very good. I like him good enough to be right there at spot number 10. One spot in front of him is one of my favorite characters, Future Gohan and Trunks. We know how valuable this as a mechanic is, by the way. Yes, correct. We all understand how good Rainbow Orb changing is. Strong support, revive, 100% dodge, active skill, which Trunks has, KO guard ability on Trunks. I just, you know, I really love this character. I don't know that I really have a ton more to talk about with them, but they're really good. When I run this character, I absolutely adore them. The only real negative is this is not really that good for like if you're running a second Future Gohan. I am unimpressed with that. Feels like it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Like I've found this guy to be very unimpressive, even with this up. But I mean, I don't know. But that's it. Not a lot to talk about the character. We know what they do by this point. Next, in Super Saiyan 4s, kind of the same thing. I don't know that we really need to spend too much time talking about the Int Super Saiyan 4s. They could be very good. Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is very good if he gets Rainbow Orbs. You know, his first turn is really good. I do wish that he would Rainbow Orb change past this first turn. To me, it feels like that's something that was really this character should have had. I mean, this is the crown jewel of the anniversary by my guesstimation. This is the part 2 Dokkan Fest. And I mean, we all agree that way more love was put into the part 2 of the 11th anniversary than it was in a part 1, right? So I don't know why this character couldn't have had permanent Rainbow Orb changing, right? So you could do double Rainbow Orb changing turn 1, and then turn 2 it could go down to singular Rainbow Orb changing. But they're still very powerful. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is very impressive. He's got his Spirit Bomb. I really do like this character quite a bit. I was actually thinking, I was like, damn, should I put Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku below the Int Super Saiyan 4s? And I was like, nah. I mean, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I really do like just how strong he is defensively without having to do anything for it. Like, he just is very tanky, right? And remember, this guy is one of the harder hitters in the game. I mean, if you are passing all the checks of his offensive slot machine, of course. But this guy is a really good defensive unit. He gives support via his intro, support via his passive, and then again, if you're hitting on his slot machine abilities, then he's got super attack effect support as well, right? So Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku is just a very strong all-around character. Really, this guy, at this point, I could probably say that this guy, of all characters all time, this is probably one of the characters like who has gotten way more grief than he deserves, would be this character. Because he just has a really strong kit, right? So there's that. Next, actually, is the Blues. I did lower them a little bit. I mean, I do think we are now at the point they're still so very valuable because remember they have that answer to every test that the boss could have. But I mean, I'm starting to notice it too, where their stats are going like just really unimpressive compared to all the new characters. And Blue Goku, a thing I always would battle people with about Blue Goku in the past is that people pretending like he was just dodge or die all over the place. When it was like he was like dodge or die against like fully built up Rose Goku Black. Like, and it's like he would actually be tanking shit besides his dodge. Well, nowadays, I mean, he really does get blasted by the hardest bosses, even, you know, it's not just like oh the singular hardest boss kills him if he fails to dodge. Like other bosses can touch him at this point. They're still very good though, and I probably could have them higher, but I mean I just have way too much respect towards the Metal Cooler team. Sorry. It's I do. I mean Metal Cooler is just that good, and his team is just that good. Turles, I actually bumped. We'll go over what the last tier list was. I bumped Turles up a little bit because so I think my initial opinions of this character were spot on. Kind of like where I would have had him on the first tier list, and then in the last, like I was just sitting there, and I was like, man, like I feel like I'm overrating Turles. And I did drop him down a little bit, and then upon using him more, it's like no. This guy is that good. This support is ridiculous. His defense is ridiculous. His domain is ridiculous. Again, when the domain is up, this guy is a monster defensive character. Think of what Cell Max does. Everything Cell Max does. And Turles is literally just better in every area. That's it. Like, he's just better in every area. I prefer Turles' domain. Like Turles' better defense is better. Like, it's just, like, I think Turles is just better than Cell Max in every way. That's it. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. This is a really nuts character right here. They did a great job with Turles. All right. So there's that. Now it's time. Metal Cooler. This is where I think I like Metal Cooler right here. Maybe I think we could probably even get him higher. I do think so. But I did go out of my way to make sure before doing this tier list. I did it yesterday. The long video from Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And it's like I was very, very content to leave them in the place I have them right now. The thing with this character is I haven't really had a chance to use them too much because I typically like to use characters related to like the new characters coming out, right? So it's like, I'm using Tech Metal Cooler again in this celebration because Metal Cooler and Final Form Cooler, that type of thing. And Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku, I mean, they have like limited interactions with all these new characters. I don't find myself using them too much. So we ran that video and it's just, yeah, they're just so impressive. In particular, I know I skipped them. We'll get back to Metal Cooler in 2 seconds, don't worry. This Goku is just so impressive to me. Between this support right here and then this guy has this, I mean, characters that I will suck their dick if they've got this type of ability right here. It's just so good. Right, the type of thing that Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta gets on his EX. Goma's got this. This Angel Goku's got this. That shit is just so good. This character is so good. So good. And it's a character that doesn't need to hit their EX to be good too, which is really fun. It's fun when we can hit the EX and it makes us a little bit stronger. But like, the entire point of the character is not hit the EX or else you're going to get fucked. Right, which is what like the Daima characters are. Hit the EX or... right? Luckily, Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku are not like that. But I felt like I did, their impact is so crazy, leave them there. So, Metal Cooler. In a lot of runs, Metal Cooler is just going to be invincible. But, like, his impact is, like, he's there. Metal Cooler existing does make me think, I probably have been too harsh towards AGL God Goku, huh? It's Metal Cooler that really makes me see that, because I think AGL God Goku, in a sense, would have a very similar role to what Metal Cooler is doing. I think we're going to do a lot of runs with the Metal Cooler team, and this guy's not going to die, and he's not going to revive, and then that means he's not going to get. I mean, look what he gets after he revives, dude. Holy hell. 200% attack, 100% defense, guard, and 15% damage reduction before attacking. I mean, is that enough? And they buffed his revive to be a true team protector mechanic. But this is the thing. This is the point, right? It's a team protector mechanic, and I find it difficult for Metal Cooler to die. So it becomes a true team protection ability because Metal Cooler is, I've found, like, I mean, so far my experience is I run him in slot 1 and he gets shit done, right? Like, we even did a little bit of that in the Majin Vegeta video at the end, right? Like, it's, bro, this guy is a behemoth, right? So yeah, I like him exactly right here, right here. I like Metal Cooler. I think Metal Cooler is going to be making us a lot of money. We're going to be tossing dollar bills at these bosses' heads with the Metal Cooler team. All right, so we got that right there. Top 2, I think we can kind of just move quick. Goma and UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. I don't know that we really need to spend too much time talking about these, do we? No way, right? We need to spend time talking about these guys. I mean, we all know. I still think that the 2 turns of invincibility that this character offers is enough to get him up to this top spot. I am not nearly as fucking high in this character, though, after turn 1 for each of them as others are. This character has a lot of holes, right? And if you're not, like, babying this character just to make them look good, I mean, they can get caught. Kind of the same thing with Goma, though, right? Like, Goma, I've noticed, I see people, like, every day be like, oh my god, Goma died? He's terrible. Like, you need to know how to play Goma, I guess, right? But it's just like, you add what Goma's skill set is to, like, say, the Metal Cooler team, and we got Tech Metal Cooler, and we got Physical Metal Cooler, and we got this guy, and we potentially could have Lude, we could have Deborah. I mean, it's just GG, dude. Like, it's just, there's just, like, 0% chance to lose. But Goma, you know, what is it? 74% dodge, 73% dodge. Plus you have your 99% damage reduction. I mean, what's there to say, right? This guy is absolutely ridiculous. Good stacker, giant form, right? Team protector ability. If we would look at what my top 20 looks like, which is right here, it's filled with team protector characters. So this is the way I've got it right here, right? So Beast, I think I've got him 1 spot out of the top 10 right here. Unfortunately, Metal Cooler's introduction into the top 10 does push Beast out of it. Beast is definitely better than a lot of people give him credit for, but I mean, I don't, you know, I do think Beast is the biggest damage dealer in the game, but sorry, you know, your boy needs a lot more than just damage, which you could find anywhere. For me to be like, oh yeah, you're like Mr. Top 3 or top 4 or something like that. And I know fuckers will immediately, their brains will think Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, again, minimizing the impact of his intro support, passive support, and super attack effect support, right? And ability to go slot 1 in most situations. People will just underrate the fuck out of that. Alright, so we got Beast. I think Beast, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and Final Form Cooler. I think all 3 of these characters are kind of in the mix together. I think you're kind of missing the mark if you're thinking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is like a top 5 character, but Beast is like top 50. Like, you're missing the mark. These characters, I think, have similar impacts. Final Form Cooler, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and Beast Gohan. There's just little W's and L's that some of these, like, they've got in, like, some different situations, but I think that they're similar characters, right? So I kind of have that grouping together. We have Cell Max right there. Cell Max is very strong. I don't know. Like, if Tech Metal Cooler didn't exist, I probably would be much higher on the Cell Max, but I don't like, and I mean, also if Turles didn't exist, like Turles is exactly Cell Max, except he's better in every area. It's so crazy to me. Like, just straight up, he's stronger defensively. I think his damage is better and more consistent. I like his domain better because his domain gives defense as well as offense, which, I mean, is more important. Defense wins championships. Jalen Hurts has a ring, you know? Just saying. Defense wins. So, I mean, I'll take the defense from that domain. Thank you very much. So yeah, Cell Max, I mean, he could do some good stuff, but I mean, I think Beast is better, and a lot of these characters up here are better. Carnival Goku is still pretty valuable. I think with the stacking, the Ki Blast nullification, the KO guard ability, like he's got some good stuff. I'm not ready to drop him down yet. I was thinking about moving up Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, but I feel like that spot is fine for them. They're very good. This character is so fucking hated, but people are obsessed about the damage of the Spirit Bomb rather than the invincible slot 1 that the standby becomes. That's it. Who gives a fuck about the Spirit Bomb's damage? Pointless. I don't care. That invincible slot 1, that will win you fights. Golden Frieza and Gogeta, invincible slot 1. Orange Piccolo, Team Protector mechanic. I feel like I could get some strong pushback from Lude, but I mean, I feel like Orange Piccolo, like that's a similar impact Lude is going to have. I suppose you could say that it's like, I'm thinking of him on the Metal Cooler team, and it's like, well, I mean, any character could be good surrounded by Metal Cooler and Final Form Cooler and Turles and all this shit. Sure. I think Lude is really crazy though. If you guys are curious, the last character I was kind of thinking about was Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was the first character off. Right here. This guy. This is our first character off the top 20 right here. I was very close to having him on and not having Lude, but then I was like, man, I just think of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, 18 key super, additional super, additional super, additional super. Then we get an EX super, and then the turn is done. And I'm just like, fuck that guy. Fuck him. I like Lude, man. I like me and Lude, we're rocking it. And then Goku and Vegeta down here. I feel like I probably have them too low because I actually have been impressed with the first 3 turns, their slot 1 capabilities, but they don't have a Team Protector mechanic. They don't have any support. Their damage is not that good. So it's like, compared to, the big guns like these guys right here. So it's just like, I mean, they just are vaguely like a good slot 1 for the first 3 turns, and then they provide nothing to the team, right? So it's like I could kind of get them there. I mean, maybe someone could be like, no, you got to get Diamond Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on there, but like he has way more weaknesses, I think, than the Goku and Vegeta do, right? Goku and Vegeta aren't reliant on fucking EX supers to be good, right? So the only character we have on here who is reliant on the EX Super to be good is Daima Super. Well, even him, his support and strong defense are still good though, right? Like, but I think he is in need of it the most. In Super Saiyan 4s, it's really fucking annoying if they miss it when you're in Festival, but I mean, I don't like. I mean, obviously the Final Shine helps them, but I don't like really consider the Super Saiyan 4s good or bad based on if you're hitting your Final Shine procs. I don't think so. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. What are people gonna be mad about? I'm actually not sure. I I think this is pretty good. Personally. Right? Now I do take my time with these to make sure I feel like I can be consistent, be confident in putting it up when I get an avalanche of people saying, no, you're so stupid. I want to make sure that I took my time with it so I can hold up to the criticism, right? But I'm not even sure what would people be mad at here. I don't know. Maybe Lude. Maybe people will be upset that Lude is even here. But I mean, I have him at 19. I don't, the couple of first. So here's the last Stellar tier list. So we're missing Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, GT Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I do like that character a lot, but you could open up the fight and man, it could be they need to get hit for their standby, which sucks. It's just and Physical Ultimate Gohan, he's kind of just like a much worse version of these guys, I think. So yeah, that's it. Again, any LRs in here that need to be talked about? Maybe Piccolo. I think I would like to do a long video on this character and the Ssj Goku and Piccolo. I have been considering that. I didn't think I needed to do that for this right here. I don't think so. I could be wrong in that. Maybe Piccolo should be 20 or 19 or something, right? But like I don't like he's one of the first characters off. Obviously Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Bobbity is pretty good, but yeah, I'm comfortable with this. I know some people like the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, but I mean I don't think I would put them above any of these characters right here. So all right, guys, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this top 10 right here. And of course, top 20. Again, I'm not even really sure, like, what are people gonna be upset about? I'm not sure. There will be something. Maybe some people think I have Metal Cooler too high. Could that be it? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like this is good. This is good. This is a good tier list right here. I think that I feel strong that this is what it's like in game. So, my loves, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.